Hi there. So it's the night before Saturday, no, Friday, and I am going to do the art assignment number 1. It's mine and my girlfriend's 1-year anniversary, and she had to move back down to Southern California, so we are going to meet in the middle. As you can see, I'm here, she is here, and we're going to meet in the middle. And strangely enough, if you live on the coast of California and have to meet in the middle, you're going to be in Central California because of the curve. Anyway, that's where we're going to meet, and I will be leaving tomorrow morning. I've got everything packed, as you can see there. Let me show you exactly where we're going to end up. In an orchard, which I imagine is going to be pretty cool. I think we're actually going to be at that tree. We've got a picnic planned and then a long weekend. So, wish us luck. I'll have more on the drive. Okay, so here we are. It's the morning of the meet in the middle. So here we are in the car. Everything's packed up in the back there. Gonna listen to Catch-22 on audiobook on the way there. Always gotta have something to do in your long drives. And I need to get gas before we get started. It is now 9 o'clock. We're meeting in the middle at 1. See you soon, Casey. Just had to record this quickly. There was a quote in the book so far. They said the chess games were so interesting that they became foolish, so he stopped playing. I felt like that was kind of ridiculous, but it really well describes some of the games that I play with my friend Elliot. So this is the traffic. Take notice of the absolute nothing that is the route to getting there.
Dr. Nika hated to fly. He felt imprisoned in an airplane. In an airplane, there was absolutely no place in the world to go except to another part of the airplane.
And we're about halfway with our journey now. We've still got all of that to go, further than you can see because of the haze.
You mean there's a catch? Sure there's a catch, Dr. Nika replied. Catch-22. Anyone who wants to get out of combat duty isn't really crazy. There was only one catch, and that was Catch-22, which specified that a concern for one's own safety in the face of dangers that were real and immediate was the process of a rational mind. Or was crazy and could be grounded. All he had to do was ask, and as soon as he did, he would no longer be crazy and would have to fly more missions. Or would be crazy to fly more missions and sane if he didn't. But if he was sane, he had to fly them. If he flew them, he was crazy and didn't have to. But if he didn't want to, he was sane and had to. Yossarian was moved very deeply by the absolute simplicity of this clause of Catch-22.
Take the California 46 exit toward Lost Hills/Wasco. Turn right onto California 46 West.
Relative civilization. You know it's civilization when there's a Denny's. I wonder what kind of trees these are.
In a quarter mile. Your destination will be on the right.
Alright, here we are. In lovely McKittrick, California. Let's go explore. I'm a little early, but I imagine Casey's probably going to be late. She's not usually late. She's often very punctual, but she had to contend with Los Angeles traffic in the morning. And you never know. It's very unpredictable. Anyway, now that I'm here, it's time to explore. Here's my car. And here are those trees I was wondering about. It looks like there's some kind of nut. or fruit, possibly. I don't know. It looks like it's supposed to be a fruit. Maybe like an apricot or a peach, because that looks like, to me, the seed of one of those types of fruits. But maybe the tree just hasn't been watered in a long time. This could be Casey coming up. She's slowing down. Oh, and it's her. Funny that we both had to come from the same direction to get to our final stopping point. Hello. So the whole spread, we've got drinks for me and Casey, pasta salad and hummus and raspberries, also vegetables for the hummus, although you can just eat that by the spoonful. Peanut butter cookies, small glasses of champagne, Triscuits?
Yep.
Triscuits. And of course our adorable little picnic set. Lovely. Okay, so we all know how I got here, but how did Casey get here?
Casey got here on many freeways. Google Maps told me 4 hours, but I gave myself 5, and I stopped to pee one time, and I got here at 1:02 p.m. because I'm the traffic whisperer. But I was parked on the 5 near the 14 junction for a few minutes. I actually took a picture because I put my car in park because it was just stopped. There were a couple of accidents. It was terrible. A double one.
We're all gonna die. Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
People always say expressions without understanding the background of the expression. Like, I am guilty of this too, saying, oh, that's the Catch-22, without ever having read the book Catch-22 before.
Yeah, it's damned if you don't, damned if you do. Yeah, that happened to me recently where I learned the origin of something that I say all the time. This is not the one, but I remember being totally floored when I learned that the phrase is spit and image of someone, not the spitting image of someone. It's a spit and image. It's an allusion to the creation story in scripture where God makes Adam out of spit and in God's image.
You would know that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I learned that because
everybody says spitting image.
Well, so my friend Nick typed spit and image to me, and I was like, wait, is that what that is? And he said, what? And he didn't understand what I didn't understand. And so then I Googled it, and he was right.
Oh man.
Right? And then I liked it better as a phrase once I knew what it really was.
Right. You learn something new every day. And when I'm with you, I learn 3 new things every day.
Well, because you get to learn what you were going to learn anyway, and then you get to learn what I learned.
You learn enough for 3 people.
True. Learning's my favorite thing.
As it should be.
During me, they were explaining how they have 5 or 6 different projects. Wow. You definitely have to put all of those in. And then you have the GoPro again.
Yeah. Sorry. There must be a better way of doing this. You're the clever one. You tell me what to do.
And then you can put down the handle. If it'll balance that way.
Genius.
It's still.
And then
There's
I am the biggest klutz
napkin.
in the world.
The part where there's no service here is my favorite so far.
I updated the software
On your phone?
on my phone, which I had never done before, and I've had it for almost 3 years.
No wonder it regularly malfunctions.
That's definitely part of it. I also updated the software on my computer for the first time in 4 years, so that was cool
You
too.
are hilarious. Are you done?
Yes.
You said you were, but I didn't know if you really were.
I did say I was done, and then I ate some more. When I updated the software on my phone, it made the voice, the Google lady voice, less ladylike, and so now it's more just robotic,
Oh, weird.
which was annoying. and
That is
upsetting.
annoying. I'm sorry
I
to hear
miss
that.
my friendly travel buddy.
Well, I bet you can change it.
Yeah, I'll have
in
to
the settings somewhere.
look into the settings. But I didn't expect it
Right.
as I was leaving, and then it was too late to change it. Because it was already plugged in and I was already on the road.
Oh, I only used the navigation when I got off of the 5. Because up until that point, I've done that drive 100 times.
I spilled yours, I spilled mine, not
Nope.
yours.
Yeah.
Now I feel less bad.
Oh, you thought it was mine?
I did think it was yours.
Oh, no, no. Why would mine be over there?
Because I'm dumb.
Okay.
Hashtag the art assignment.
Yes. Fun. When I was explaining it to people, they were like, you would do that. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely take that as a compliment.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna go take some pictures of trees.
Good idea.
And then we can go.
Cool. I'm gonna knock over the camera again.